Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NuForA'24 Nutrition for Astronauts. I am Sarah Rafik, and alongside me is my co host, Manishi Gunasekara. I am excited to be hosting this inaugural session of NuForA'24, a visionary competition reimagining astronaut nutrition for journeys beyond Earth. We're about to embark on an incredible journey where creativity, innovation, along with culinary arts, meets cutting edge technology to shape the future of space travel.
Before we dive into today's exciting session, we want to take a moment to introduce you to the organization behind this incredible event, ZOUSL. For those of you who may be not new to us, ZOUSL, or Students for the Exploration and Development of Space, the Open University of Sri Lanka, is a dynamic community of space enthusiasts, students, and professionals dedicated to promoting space science and exploration. In just a few moments, we are going to share a short video that will give you an insider's look into who we are, what we do, and how you can get involved.
මනිෂ් ඔයා දන්නවද මොකක්ද මේ SEDS කියන්නේ කියලා?
Oh, stand for the Exploration and Development of Space.
SEDS ඒ කියන්නේ අභ්‍යවකාශ ගවේෂණය හා අභ්‍යවකාශ තරණය සම්බන්ධව තොරතුරු හොමාරු කරගන්න ශිෂ්‍ය සංවිධානයක්.
ආරම්භය 1980 ඇමරිකා එක්සත් ජනපදයේ.
SEDS කියන්නේ non-profitable international student organization එකක්.
ලෝකයේ රටවල් 26ක් පුරා ව්‍යාප්ත වෙලා තියෙන මේ SEDS 2018 ඉඳන් ලංකාවෙත් තියෙනවා.
SEDS SL යටතේ ඉන්න අපි ශ්‍රී ලංකා විවෘත විශ්වවිද්‍යාලීය SEDS සංශාඛාව SEDS OUSL.
SEDS OUSL යටතේ ඩිවිෂන් 7ක් පුරා අපි
ඔව් ඒ ඩිවිෂන් 7 තමයි rocket division, rover and robotics division, biomedical and earth science division, observation and camping division, satellite and IT division, finance division හා media division.
ඉතින් මේ ඩිවිෂන් 7 පුරා අපි සංවිධානය කරන විවිධ ව්‍යාපෘති සම්බන්ධයෙන් දැන ගැනීමට අපිට සමග නිසිතින්න.
We are not just about looking at the stars. We are about to reach them. Whether you are here to compete, learn, or simply be inspired, the next video will give you a glimpse of the incredible journey we are about to embark on.
Thank you. We are absolutely thrilled to have SEDS SL joining forces for this groundbreaking event, NuForA'24. This collaboration represents not just the coming together of two organizations, but also the unification of a shared vision for the future of space exploration in Sri Lanka and beyond. Now it is my pleasure to introduce a key member of SEDS SL, someone whose leadership and dedication have been instrumental in bringing this event to life. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Vice Secretary and the NuForA Project's lead, Oshani Ridivitage of SEDS SL, who will share a few words about the mission and vision behind this collaboration. Unfortunately, Ms. Oshani is facing a connection issue. Just give us a few moments to see if we can resolve it. Please, sorry for the inconvenience caused.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to speak with you today about a remarkable work being carried out by ZSL. Uh, and ZSL is a non-profit organization dedicated to inspiring the next generation of space explorers, so scientists and innovators. Uh, this group has consistently fostered a culture of curiosity and creativity, empowering individuals to think beyond Earth's boundaries. So ZSL has become a vital platform for students and young professionals fascinated about space science by encouraging active participation in research competitions or awareness campaigns like this. So one of the standard out project led by the chapter in Open University is the NuForA project, which is ZSL, a competition aimed at addressing the critical issues of food production in space. So as humanity moves closer to establish a long-term presence of celestial bodies like the moon, so Mars, finding suitable solution for growing, storing, and consuming food in space become essential. So the NuForA project challenges participants to develop innovative food products. So this solution must work under harsh conditions in space, including microgravity or limited resources and confined environment. So beyond the space exploration, the NuForA project also offer application for addressing food security challenges on Earth. So by fostering teamwork and cutting-edge innovations, the project has become a beacon of hope for tackling challenges of tomorrow. So this competition not only foster groundbreaking ideas but also emphasizing a value of protecting those innovations through such a pain. Then uh, scaling patent, ensuring that participant contributions are recognized and protected and can be developed into scalable solution in partnership with industries and governments or any other partnership. Uh, Furthermore, the competition provides a unique platform for individuals to gain visibility or network with experts and make a meaningful impact in the field like space science, agriculture, or food science. Then making it a win-win for humanity futures. I request you join hand with ZSL and NuForA project and participate in the NuForA project with SEDS chapter for USL. Becoming part of the moment that shapes the next chapter of humans' explorations. Then together we can boldly dream, innovate, the create a future that thrive both on Earth and among the stars. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shani. To take things a step further, we are now going to dive into the finer details of the NuForA'24 challenge, what expected, how the competition will unfold, and how you can make your mark on the future of astronauts' nutrition. To guide us through this, I'd like to invite someone who's played a pivotal role in organizing this event and shaping its direction. Ravindu Yahampat, Vice President of SEDS OUSL. He will walk us through the project overview for NuForA'24.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So I'm Ravindu Yahampat, the Vice President of SEDS OUSL, and also the project lead of this NuForA'24 from SEDS OUSL. මුලින්ම මම අද වෙබිනාර් එකකට සහභාගී වෙලා ඉන්න හැමෝම සාදරයෙන් පිළිගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම අද ස්කූල් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ලා බොහෝ ප්‍රමාණයක් සහභාගී වෙලා තියෙන හින්දා මේ NuForA කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? NuForA'24 කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියන එක සරලව මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකේ overview එක දෙන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. හොඳයි. Can we move to the next slide? Guidelines. Okay. එතකොට දැන් අර කලින් කිව්වා වගේ NuForA කියන්නේ that means nutrition for astronauts. සරලවම කියනවා නම් අභ්‍යවකාශයට ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන් මොකක් හරි ආහාරයක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් සප්ලිමන්ට් එකක්, ස්නැක් එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒකක් ඒ වගේ දෙයක් පිළියෙල කරන එක තමයි මේ කම්පිටිෂන් එකේදී වෙන්නේ. එතකොට දැන් මුලින්ම මේ NuForA'24 එකට එලිජිබිලිටි එක. ඒ කියන්නේ කාටද සහභාගී වෙන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක බැලුවොත් මේක ප්‍රයිවට්, ගවර්න්මන්ට්, ඊට පස්සේ සෙමි ගවර්න්මන්ට් ඕනම යුනිවර්සිටි එකක අන්ඩර් ග්‍රැජුවේට් කෙනෙක්ට සහභාගී වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම තමයි මේ සෙක්ටර් එකට මේ ස්පේස් සයන්ස් ඇන්ඩ් ෆුඩ් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක පැත්තට සම්බන්ධ කැමැත්තක් දක්වන ඕනම ස්කූල් ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක්ට මේකට සහභාගී වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම තමයි ඔයා කැමති නම් මේකට තනියෙන් පාටිසිපේට් කරන්න. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් තනිව මේ කම්පිටිෂන් එකට පාටිසිපේට් වෙන්න. ඒ වගේම තමයි ඔයා කැමති නම් මේකට කණ්ඩායමක් විදිහට ටීම් එකක් හදාගන්න කණ්ඩායමක සමාජිකයන් 3 දෙනෙක්ට යටත්ව ඔයගලන්ට මේකට ඉදිරිපත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. next slide. Can we move to the okay. හරි. එතකොට මේ කම්පිටිෂන් එක ගත්තාම මේක මූලිකවම ස්ටේජස් 3කින් තමයි යන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ රවුන්ඩ්ස් 3යි. එතකොට පළවෙනි එක තමයි ප්‍රොපෝසල් සබ්මිෂන් එක. ඊළඟ එක තමයි ඔන්ලයින් ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක. ඊළඟ එක තමයි ෆිසිකලි ප්‍රොඩක්ට් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් එක. එතකොට එහෙනම් මේ කම්පිටිෂන් එක යන්නේ රවුන්ඩ්ස් 3කට. එතකොට පළවෙනි ස්ටේජ් එක තමයි ප්‍රොපෝසල් සබ්මිෂන් කියන එක. ප්‍රොපෝසල් සබ්මිෂන් එක ගත්තාම ඕගොල්ලෝ දැන් මේකට මේ කම්පිටිෂන් එකේදී ඉදිරිපත් වුණාම ඕගොල්ලෝ මොකක් හරි ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් හදනවනේ. එතකොට ඒක ස්පේස් එකට ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන්. එක්කෝ සප්ලිමන්ට් එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එක්කෝ ස්නැක් එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම දෙයක් ඕගොල්ලෝ ඩෙවලොප් කරනවා. එතකොට ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ ඩෙවලොප් කරන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක කොහොමද ඩෙවලොප් කරන්නේ? මොකක්ද ප්‍රොසීජර් එක කියලා අපිට රිටන් ටයිප් විදිහට මේ ප්‍රොපෝසල් එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට ගොඩක් අන්ඩර් ග්‍රැජුවේට්ස්ලා වගේම ස්කූල් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ලා ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් වල අනිවාර්යෙන් ප්‍රොපෝසල්ස් හදලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒ වගේම තමයි මේ තරගයේදීත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේ ස්ටේජ් 1 එකේදී තියෙන්නේ ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ හදන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකට අපිට ප්‍රොපෝසල් එකක් සබ්මිට් කරන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට ඒකට ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් වෙන්න ඕනේ දේවල් මෙතන තියෙනවා ප්‍රොබ්ලම් ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එක. ඊට පස්සේ ප්‍රොපෝස් සොලියුෂන් එක. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඕනම දෙයක් ඉනොවේටිව් දෙයක් හැදෙන්නේ මොකක් හරි ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එකකට සොලියුෂන් එකක් විදිහටනේ. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ මේකෙදිත් ඒ වගේම බලනවා. ඒ වගේම විශේෂ දෙයක් තමයි key ingredients. එතකොට මේකෙදි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කැමති දේවල් මේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක හදන්න යූස් කරන්න බෑ. ශ්‍රී ලංකන් herbs or medicinal herbs තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට යූස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම මේකෙදි තව දෙයක් තමයි මේක PDF format එකට normally ඔයගොල්ලෝ proposal submission කරනකොට proposal එකට අඩංගු වෙන්න ඕන. ඒ දේවල් මේකේ ඇතුළත් වෙන්න ඕන. next slide. ඊට පස්සේ දැන් මේකේ evaluation criteria එකක් තියෙනවානේ. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙම අපිට submit කරන මේ proposal එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අපේ හොඳ judge panel එකක් ඉන්නවා. ඒතර ඒගොල්ලෝ අතින් තමයි මේක evaluate වෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ දෙන මේ first round එකේදී ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපිට ඉදිරිපත් කරන මේ proposal එක creativity and innovation, feasibility, scientific backing එක, alignment with competition objectives මේ කියන නිර්ණායක යටතේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම evaluate වෙනවා. ඒ වගේ තමයි මුලින්ම කියන්න ඕනේ. ඇත්තටම මේක outline එකක්. මේක overview එකක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් fully detailed introduction එකක් නෙමෙයි. එතකොට අපි මේ මේක webinar series එකක් විදිහට තමයි යන්නේ. එතකොට ඊළඟ webinar එක තමයි supplementary webinar එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ දැන් ඕගොල්ලොන්ට මේ product එක හදනකොට සමහර අය මෙතන ඉන්න පුළුවන් මේ food technology එහෙම නැත්නම් space science ගැන වැඩි දැනුමක් නැති අය. හැබැයි මේකට ඉදිරිපත් වෙන්න ආසයි. නමුත් ඕගොල්ලෝ ඩිමෝටිවේට් වෙන්න පුළුවන් මේකට ඉදිරිපත් වෙන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේ food technology and මේ space science සම්බන්ධ කිසි දැනුමක් නැහැ කියලා. ඉතින් ඒක ගැන බය වෙන්න එපා. අපි මේ දෙන්නේ outline එකක් විතරයි. ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඊළඟ දවසේ සතියකමාරකින් විතර අපි පවත්වන supplementary webinar එකෙන් ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන් මේ ගැන තව විස්තර මේකේ හරියටම කොහොමද වෙන්නේ මේකේ procedure එක මොකක්ද කියලා හරියටම දැනගන්න. එතකොට ඔය විදිහට stage 1 එකේ evaluation criteria එක තියෙනවා. Can we move to the next slide? හරි. එතකොට stage 2 ඔන්න දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ first round එකෙන් first stage එකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපිට proposal submit කළාට පස්සේ ඒකෙන් තේරෙන හොඳම 10 qualityම 10 අපි presentation round එකට දානවා. එතකොට මේ presentation round එක යන්නේ Zoom platform එකේ online විදිහට. එතකොට ඒක physically යන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට ඒක වැඩිපුරම focus වෙන්නේ දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ written type එකෙන් අපිට දුන්න proposal එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයා product එක හදන procedure එක ඇත්තටම අපි දැනගන්න ඕනේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ idea එකක් තියනවාද කියලා ඒක. එතකොට ඒකෙදි මෙන්න මේ තියෙන concept එක ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද මේ product එක හදන්නේ? එතකොට ඒකට භාවිතා කරන්නේ මොනවද? ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ procedure එක මොකක්ද? එහෙම කියලා ඒ දේවල් ඇතුළත්ව ඔයගොල්ලන්ට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් presentation එකක් හදලා ඒක ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට දැන් මේ presentation එක ගත්තාම මේක minutes 7 to 10 අතර එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් ඒකට ඒක හදනකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය වුණොත් visuals or diagrams ඒවට use කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඔය කියන නිර්ණායක ඔය කියන දේවල් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ presentation එකට ඇතුළත් වෙන්න ඕනේ. Next slide. එතකොට ඒකෙත් evaluation criteria එකක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒකෙදි වැඩිපුරම අපි බලන්නේ ඇත්තටම ඔයගොල්ලෝ written type එකෙන් දුන්න මේ proposal එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඇත්තටම physically හදන්න පුළුවන් දැනුමක් තියෙනවද? එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට idea එකක් තියෙනවද කියන එක තමයි. එතකොට ඒකෙදි communication skills, visual and logical appeal, depth of understanding මේ කියන criteria යටතේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ව evaluate වෙනවා. Can we move to the next slide? ඊට පස්සේ stage 2 third stage එකට එනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් third round එකට එනවා. එතකොට මේක තමයි ගොඩක්ම වැදගත් round එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඕගොල්ලෝ දැන් පළවෙනි round එකෙන් ඒ කියන්නේ proposal submit කළා. ඊට පස්සේ ඒකෙන් තේරෙන අය presentation round එකට ගියා. එතකොට ඒකෙන් තේරෙන හොඳම පහ අතර මේ final product development එකට එනවා. දැන් මෙච්චර වෙලා අර කලින් round දෙකේදීම ඕගොල්ලෝ physically product එක හැදුවේ නැහැ. product එක හදන්නේ මෙහෙමයි use කරන්නේ මේවා අපේ procedure එක මෙහෙමයි කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපිට ඉදිරිපත් කළා විතරයි. ඒතර දැන් තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඇත්තටම product එක හදන්නේ. එතකොට මේකෙදි පහෙන් හොඳම තුනක් තෝරනවා. එතකොට ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේක හදනකොට සමහර වෙලාවට ඇත්තටම ගොඩක් මේ space related මේ වගේ product හදනකොට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම lab facilities ඕනේ වෙනවා. එතකොට ඒ වගේම දැන් මේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක අපි ක්‍රයිටීරියා එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා ඕනම දෙයකින් හදන්න බෑ. මෙඩිසිනල් හර්බ්ස් ඒ වගේම ශ්‍රී ලංකන් හර්බ්ස් ඒවා තමයි යූස් කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඉතින් අපි මේ සප්ලිමන්ටරි වෙබිනාර් එකකට කලින් මේ වගේ වෙබිනාර් එකක් තියන්න හේතුව තමයි ජස්ට් අවුට්ලයින් එකක් දෙන්න හේතුව තමයි ඔයගලන්ට කල් තියෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක ගැන පොඩි අයිඩියා එකක් ගන්න. මොනවද මං කොහොමද මම මේක හදන්නේ? කොහොමද අපි මේකට සූදානම් වෙන්නේ කියලා අයිඩියා එකක් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් එතකොට තර්ඩ් ස්ටේජ් එකේදී තියෙන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ අර අපිට ඉදිරිපත් කරපු රිටන් ටයිප් එකකින් ඉදිරිපත් කරපු ඒ වගේම ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපිට දුන්න ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකකින් කියපු දේවල් ඇත්තටම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ෆිසිකලි ඩිවලොප් කරන්නට වෙනවා. Can we move to the next slide? හරි. එතකොට ඒකෙදිත් evaluation criteria එකක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට දැන් මේකෙදි evaluation criteria එකක් එනකොට දැන් quality and practically of the product. අපි දන්නවා ඕනම product ඕනම අපිට කැමති food එකක් අපිට space එකට ගෙනියන්න බෑ. ඉතින් ඒක වගේම quality එකයි ඒ practically of the product එකයි මේ evaluation criteria එක යටතේ අනිවාර්යෙන් evaluate වෙනවා. ඒක scientific validation එක. presentation of results. ඒතර මේ කියන දේවල් ඇත්තටම ඕගොල්ලන්ට fully detail සහිත හොඳ විස්තරයක් අපි supplementary webinar එකේදී දෙනවා. ඒකට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අපේ stream judge panel එකේ judge කෙනෙක් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මේක ඕගොල්ලන්ට වැඩිදුර විස්තර කරනවා. එතකොට food technology කොහොමද space science වලට related වෙන්නේ? මේ දෙක connect වෙන්නේ කොහොමද? ඇත්තට මේක කොහොමද මුල ඉඳන් step by step කොහොමද පටන් ගන්නෙ? කියන්නේ fully idea එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඊළඟ webinar එකෙන් දෙනවා. එතකොට අද අපි දෙන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ outline එකක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් overview එකක්. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පොඩි idea එකක් දෙනවා මෙන්න මේ දේ තමයි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ කියලා. හරි. අපි can we move to the next slide? එතකොට rules and regulations තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඕනම competition එකක rules and regulations තියෙනවානේ. එතකොට මේකෙදිත් NuForA'24 එකටත් rules and regulations තියෙනවා. එතකොට all entries must be original. අපි දන්නවා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මේක ඕගොල්ලෝ හිතලා ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ අලුත්ම product එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට ඊට පස්සේ products must include at least one of Sri Lankan herbs or medicinal plant. ඒක තමයි main දේ. ඒ වගේම product must meet evaluation criteria, proposals and presentation must be submitted by the deadlines. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ product එක කොච්චර quality වුණත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ deadline එකට පස්සේ නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ submit කරන්නේ ඇත්තටම ඒක අපි cancel කරනවා. මොකද අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම deadline එකට කලින් එක දෙන්න ඕනේ. The decision of the judges is final and cannot be challenged. ඒකට අපි සහතික වෙනවා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අපිට තමයි හොඳම judge panel එකක් ඉන්නේ. දැන් තව ටිකකින් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දකින්න පුළුවන් අපේ ජජ් පැනල් එක කවුද කියන එක. ඒතකොට ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ ස්ටේජස් 3ක් යටතේ අපිට සබ්මිට් කරන දේවල් ඇත්තටම ඉවැලුවේට් වෙන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ යටතේ. next slide. හරි. එතකොට කම්පිටිෂන් එකක් අපි දන්නවා ඕනම කෙනෙක් දෙයකට සහභාගී වෙන්න මොනවා හරි එයාට ලැබෙනවනේ. එතකොට දැන් මේ කොම්පිටිෂන් එක ගත්තාම normal competition එක වගේම ඕගොල්ලන්ට normal competition එකක් වගේම ඕගොල්ලන්ට certificates ඒ වගේම medals ඒ වගේම හොඳම තුන් දෙනාට cash prizes හම්බ වෙනවා. එතකොට normal competition එකකත් ඕවනේ හම්බ වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් විශේෂත්වය තමයි මේකෙදී ඕගොල්ලන්ට විශේෂ වශයෙන් මේකෙදි research opportunities හම්බ වෙනවා. එතකොට දැන් මේ research ඔයා මේ හදන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක කොච්චර ක්වොලිටිද කියන එක මත. සමහර වෙලාවට අවස්ථාවට ගැලපෙන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් ඒක සමහර වෙලාවට ක්වොලිටි එක අඩු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ක්වොලිටි එක ඇත්තටම හොඳ ක්වොලිටි එකකින් යුක්ත ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් ඩෙවලොප් වෙනවා නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හොඳ අලුත් අයිඩියා ඒ වගේම දැන් මේ NuForA'24 කියන්නේ ස්පේස් ටෙක්නොලොජි එකට ෆුඩ් සයන්ස් සම්බන්ධ වීමක් නේ. එතකොට දැන් අපේ මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකට ස්පොන්සර් කරන්න ෆුඩ් කම්පැනිස් ස්පොන්සර් කරනවා. එතකොට ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඇත්තටම ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ කැරියර් පාත් එක උනත් ඒගොල්ලොත් එක්ක ජොයින් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒ වගේම මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ මේකෙදි දිනන ඒ කියන්නේ අපි 3 දෙනෙක් තෝරනවානේ. හොඳම 3 දෙනා තෝරනවා. ඒතර ෆස්ට් ප්ලේස්, සෙකන්ඩ් ප්ලේස්, තර්ඩ් ප්ලේස්. එතකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කෑෂ් ප්‍රයිසස් හම්බ වෙනවා. Can we move to the next slide? Oh, another support provider. Webinar records will be available for the participants, mentorship and guidance from industry experts, and finally, access to labs for product testing during the final round if required. So, මෙන්න මේ කියන දේවල් අපි provide කරනවා. දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා අපි මේ දෙන්නේ outline එක. මේ තියෙන්නේ overview. ඒතර ඕගොල්ලන්ට හිතනවා මේ දේ කිව්වම විතරක් ඇතිද මේ වගේ ලොකු competition එකකට සහභාගී වෙන්න. නෑ. මදි. ඒක තමයි කිව්වේ අපි මේ වෙබිනාර් එකෙන් පස්සේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම සප්ලිමන්ටරි වෙබිනාර් එකක් කරනවා. ඒතර ඒකෙදි ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේ පිළිබඳව fully details දෙනවා. ඒ වගේම rules and regulations සහිත අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම document එකකුත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට දෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඕගොල්ලන්ව guide කරනවා මේකට කොහොමද මේක කොහොමද කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේම කලින් මේ වගේ projects කරලා තියෙන ඒවා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඕගොල්ලන් research papers අපි ඕගොල්ලන්ට publish කරනවා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ දැන් සමහර වෙලාවට ගොඩක් ඒවට ඇත්තටම ගොඩක් ප්‍රොඩක්ට්ස් හදනකොට ලැබ් ෆැසිලිටිස් ඕන වෙනවා. එතකොට මේ ලැබ් ටෙස්ටිං එහෙම ඕන වෙනවා නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඒවා සපයන්න අපි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අපි ඒවා සපයමින් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම උදව් කරනවා. next slide. හරි. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොනවා හරි ගැටලුවක්. දැන් අද මේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ලබා දුන්නේ overview එකක් විතරයි. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම setzousl chapter email gmail එකට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් email කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම මේ Zoom chat box එකට අපි මේ NuForA'24 එකේ මේ WhatsApp link එක දානවා. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොනවා හරි ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒකට යොමු කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට අපේ organizing committee එකේ කවුරු හරි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයාගේ ප්‍රශ්නට answer කරනවා. ඒ වගේම තමයි අලුත් අප්ඩේට්ස් දැනගන්න ඔයගොල්ලෝ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම setzousl social media links follow කරලා තියාගන්න. ඒ වගේම setsl social media links follow කරලා තියාගන්න අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අලුත් අප්ඩේට්ස් දැනගන්න කරන projects දැනගන්න. slide. හරි. Thank you. Over to you, Manishi.
Thank you, Ravindu. I'll take it up from here. Thank you, Ravindu, for talking through in detail and enlightening our audience about NuForA'24. So as we move forward in today's session, I'm thrilled to introduce you to our esteemed panel of judges who will be evaluating the incredible ideas and innovations you'll be presenting throughout NuForA'24 competition. So these judges are experts in their fields, each bringing a wealth of experience and knowledge in space science, astronaut nutrition, and technology, and they have graciously taken their time of their very busy schedules to send us invaluable videos talking about the main aspects of NuForA'24.
Let me first introduce Dr. R.K. Chaturika Jivanti. She is a food scientist and a senior lecturer in the Food Business Management degree program at the Faculty of Agricultural Sciences, Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. She also served as an assistant professor at Konkuk University, South Korea. Her expertise includes food product development, food biotechnology, functional food, space food, and food analysis. Dr. Chaturika will take you all through an introduction to astrofood and its significance.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chatrika Jivanti. Today I want to give you an introduction of astrofood and its significance. Let's see what is space food at first. So space food is a food that created for outer space missions of astronauts. So it is specifically designed to be nutritious with a balanced diet, lightweight, and easy to prepare, sometimes consuming the weightless environment of space. So this when we think about the food, actually we have to identify there are key characteristics when it comes to the astrofood, or when we can say space food. So main thing is the nutrition. So when we prepare or when we design a food, it is very important that we provide adequate nutrition for the astronaut, because we provide the balanced diet for them, and we have to concern about the nutrition that they require. As an example, the protein level, carbohydrates, fats, and vitamin levels. So when normally we have to consider balanced one, and sometimes we have to address some key or some important minerals or vitamins that they specifically, we are targeting some specific nutrition, and then we have to design to provide that nutrition specifically. And also it is very important, you know, in the space, every kilogram, every gram costs, right? So when we send any food for the International Space Station, so it costs some kind of resources. So that's why when we design or when we think about a space food, it should be lightweight and also compact and easy to store. It is very important. When it comes to the shelf life, another one is shelf life, because it is very, we know that the space missions, normally they can last for months or even years. So at that time, this food must be able to last for long periods without spoilage. That's why we want to find a good method to keep the food for a long time. And also it should be easy to prepare. When we send a food, they have no time to like waste, or they do not have much time to do some cooking. Therefore, we have to give some packages, maybe packages also playing, of course, packages also playing a major role, because it should be easily open and ready to eat food we can send. And preparation, we can use some kind of simple methods, maybe rehydration. As an example, rehydration means just add water and then we can prepare our food, or maybe simple heating, we can prepare our food. Likewise, we have to find a way for them to prepare the food easily. And also we have to concern the microgravity. Sometimes it is not the same environment they have to get their food. So it is better to avoid, especially we have to minimize the waste as well. So we better to design without any crumbs or any kind of spillings of food. So it is very important. And also we have to protect our astronauts after we sending them. Especially in terms of their health, because food, you know, food is directly associated with the health of the astronauts. So it is very important to send microbial free, or maybe with only healthy microbes and easily digestible food. So this is very important. And also when it comes to the food quality and taste, maintenance is very important, because this food should be psychologically enjoyable and give some pleasure for them. Because if we sending the same rough food for every day, so for them it is not good, because they are staying away from the families, they are staying away from the natural activities, so they are in a huge stress. So food is somewhere that we can make people the pleasure. So it is very important to prevent, we call menu fatigue, right? So to reduce the menu fatigue, so try to do something new is better and make them happy. And when it comes to the again, I want to mention the lightweight and well packaged, and when we serve, it should be very fastly served, and also minimal cleaning up, right? And when it comes to the types of the food, so we can use some kind of methods like freeze drying, dehydration, and some simple methods to remove the water. So you know what is freeze drying is, right? So it makes the product light, and also it makes the product keep for a long term. Like, as an example, normally freeze dried food we can keep for 25 plus years. So it is like very friendly method of making food when it comes to the space food. And also dehydration, you know, we remove the moisture from the food product, so we can use that one also to make space food. And snacks, especially ready to eat type products, directly comes from the packages, so are very popular. Like energy bars, nuts, dried fruits, like things. And we can keep them like vacuum sealed pouches, like the sealed pouches we can we can keep them for a long time, and also we can keep the freshness as well. So beverages also playing a huge role, because beverages, you know, in the space food, we are not wasting any single drop of water. So beverages are playing an important role to make them healthy, and we can give some freeze-dried drink mixes, also some kind of good thing that if we can produce that type of pouches, so maybe the powdery form. And also some people think fresh food we cannot send to the space. No, we can, right? But the thing is, we have to find out how to keep them for a long time. So if we can maintain the freshness, that is the best thing. So we have to focus on fresh food types as well, but we have to give some kind of support for off processing to keep them for a long time. And irradiated meat type also popular among the space food. So and also the intermediate moisturous food, it means you do not like to eat hard food. The astronaut is also same, so they do not like to eat hard food. We need much moisture. The problem is when we keep the moisture, it is tend to deteriorate. So we have to think of that, and we have to try to send the best food with a good moisture. Especially we can choose intermediate moisture. And also we try to send as much as in the natural forms, especially when it comes to the nuts, cookies, we can send granola bars. But as I previously mentioned, no any waste, right? And rehydratable food we can send, and we can use thermostabilized food, especially to kill the bacteria, to stop the enzymes reactions on the food. So we can use simple heating methods, right? So this is very important when we apply. And these days, we are using some bread products like bakery products as well. So, but the thing is, we have to find some solutions to extend the shelf life. I think you may heard of Soleil-like products. The basically we take the ingredients like environmental elements like carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, and then we take them and we produce food. Like 50% of the ingredients are coming from the environment. This is the first time actually produced such a food without any plant or animal materials as raw materials. So these are some interesting products. If you search, if you check the space food, you can see a lot of advanced products in the introduction stage, and some of them were already introduced. And especially as Sri Lankans, we could address for some kind of flavors, because flavors are playing a huge role when it comes to the palatability or the appetizing effect for the food. So we can choose lots of Sri Lankan spices to send to the space, because it has lots of health benefits as well as the flavorful impact for the food. So I think you can do your special attention on this area to provide good food. So previously, normally when it comes to the space food industry, began when it comes to the space exploration began, because food is a basic need of any human. So those days we sent tubes, powdered products, and for the purees like things to the space. But nowadays it is being advanced, because we wanted to send the food in their natural forms, but with the long shelf life and some less weighted products. So I think there are lots of challenges to address, but it is not impossible. I hope that you can create a very good space food, because this comes as a very very important stage in Sri Lanka also. So you can give some contribution to the space industry. So I wish you best luck, and thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, for that very insightful video. The next member of our esteemed judging panel is Dr. Utpala Tibbatuava. So she is a senior lecturer in the Department of Food Science and Technology at the Faculty of Applied Sciences, University of Srijawardhanapura, and a visiting lecturer at the University of Muratua and Sri Lankan Institute of Information Technology. Her research focuses on emerging food technologies, biotechnology, toxicology, biostatistics, and sustainable food systems. Let's hear from Dr. Utpala on how NuForA'24 contributes to advancing the concepts of astrofood.
Okay, good evening to you all. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself to you. I'm Utpala Tibbatuava, a senior lecturer from University of Srijawardhanapura in the Department of Food Science and Technology in the Faculty of Applied Sciences. So I'm really thankful for you because of inviting me to this NuForA'24 Introductory event, which is organized by University of Open University Sri Lanka. And so the NuForA' 2024 competition is organized by, as said, Biomedical and Earth Science Division of SETS, Open University of Sri Lanka, with the collaboration of SETS Sri Lanka, which will play a significant role in conducting the concept of conducting new ideas related to space food, right? So let's see how this NuForA' 2024 event will contribute to advancing the concept of astrofood or the space foods, right? So I have listed out some aspects or the avenues related to how this will be contributing to the advancement of the astrofood science. So as you can see, it will help to integration of indigenous knowledge, right? So you know, Sri Lanka is a country which is rich of quite common medicinal herbs, right? There are a lot of medicinal herbs, but they are only restricted for Ayurvedic medicines, right? And yeah, Ayurvedic medicine purposes. And there are many underutilized herbs available, right? So by utilizing Sri Lankan indigenous medicinal herbs and other local ingredients, NuForA 2024 um, will highlight the potential of traditional knowledge in developing innovative and nutritional solutions for astronauts. And this will also promote the biodiversity as well as how local resources can be adapted for space nutrition and especially for long duration space missions, right? So, you know, these herbs, medicinal herbs are rich of phytonutrients, right? It's mean the plant nutrients like alkaloid, phenols, and all the other things. And it will have, because of having these phytonutrients, phytochemicals, they do have special functional properties other than providing nutrition to the particular food, right? Like antioxidant, and then antimicrobial potential and anti-inflammatory, and so on, right? So, because of having that special functional properties, it can enhance the food product other than providing the nutritional quality, it can enhance the well-being of the human, right? So this can be utilized into the space food product development. And then this will focus on nutritional supplements. So focus on nutritional supplements. So here we are going to encourage you to develop nutritional supplements, right? And yeah, and basically the NASA's Deep Space Food Challenge was recently launched in 2021, and there it is to discover new ways to create food in space due to limited food variety, right? So other than the planet Earth, we have diverse food products. It might be solid phase, liquid phase, semi-solid phase, and meal, right? And when considering the category wise, it might be confectionaries, then bakery products, like then the beverages, then there may be dairy-related products, like this. But in the case of space, it's a kind of a different environment, right? It's a kind of extreme environment. Because of that, there are some limitations to have that. Basically, the instruments are the humans like us, right? They have lived in planet before, so they have food preferences like us, diversified food preferences due to these space conditions. They do have a limited variety of foods. So this competition encourage you to design nutritional supplements, especially made for unique challenges faced by the astronauts, and such as the microgravity and the limited food varieties in there, right? So this aligns with current research in space nutrition, especially the need for a balanced diet, right? That can support astronauts' health and their performance during their space mission. So astronauts are the creatures like us, so they do have different preferences. So by initiating to expand this space food field or the arena, it will come up with new ideas. You can come up with new ideas. So it will lead their satisfaction in different preferences, right? So likewise, so this is a quite good event that organized by the University of Sri Lanka, and I really appreciate it. And so then when it comes to the collaboration with industry professionals, so participants in this competition have the opportunity to present their findings to the industrial professionals in case of collaborating their products, which could lead to world a kind of a practical applications. And so they have to showcase, the participants have to showcase in front of judge board, and this partnership will help to apply this academic research into the practical solutions in this space missions, right? So it is in framework, right? And then in the educational initiatives. So here, as today they have this competition includes webinars on space food and their production methods, and enhance the participants' knowledge and deepen their knowledge in these space related nutrition and the food, right, developments. And this helped competitors to engage with current the current version under the temporary challenges in the astronauts food development, and it will make them aware about the future careers in the aerospace and nutrition related field. So this is the kind of new door opening to you, right? So other than that, this promotion of research and innovation, this will promote the research and innovation, right? So by motivating you to come up with new ideas, right? And then they will be evaluated by standard procedures thoroughly and in robust methods, right? Including the laboratory testing of developed products. So NuForA'24, this helps to engage research and innovation with space, right? So this will provide you some hands-on experiences which will help to understand practical aspects in food science in their extreme conditions, extreme environmental conditions like space, right? So, so further than that, addressing health risk. So, what do you mean by this addressing health risk? So, this competition indirectly, not directly, but it's indirectly contribute to address health risks associated with the long duration space travel, right? So it's not a easy work, right? So in the space, they have to spend more time because they can't it's mean locomote quite frequently. So the nutritional deficiencies might be happen with the long run, and the non-communicable disease risk might be there. And further than that, the environmental conditions, somewhat exposure to the radiation. So there are some potential risks like cancer, carcinogenic effects. So by developing nutrient-dense food supplements, which are having the popular functional foods and functional properties, will participants that come up with will promote astronauts. Astronauts, they are the good health as well as the wellness, right? So finally, this NuForA will contribute to advancement of astrofood concept by cultural heritage and sustainability in Sri Lanka. We do have a diversified it's mean biodiversity, right? So because of having this biodiversity, we do have chances to come up with different foods, right? So like the indigenous foods, and because of other than that, we do have a special food culture, right? And because of that, it will make new area for food science, right? And not only for the food science products in the planet Earth, it will move on to the space, right? So because of that, we can, as human beings, as well as society, as well as environment, there will be a sustainability, right? So you know that United Nations, they have established 17 SDGs of the Sustainable Development Goals. So this is from this concept development of the astrofood area, it will directly relate to the Sustainable Development Goals, right? So as all overall, the NuForA'24 serves a quite good platform for innovation in astrofood development by integration of traditional knowledge with human the modern scientific principles, helping collaboration between academia and industry, and addressing the critical challenges faced by the astronauts, right? Through this competition, participants are able to develop the knowledge, skills, and the practical solutions, right? So this is will contribute, right? Have a chance to contribute to the development of the space food area and space nutrition, right? While promoting Sri Lankan rich biodiversity and the culture, right? So at last, so I would cordially invite you to join this marvelous event for the NuForA'24 event to share your innovative thoughts, and you have chance to win and gain more benefits, right? So many rewards, and I wish you the very best of luck to exploring this space food era and enjoy NuForA 2024. And thank you very much and good night.
A big thank you for that inspiring talk. It's with honor I introduce the final member of our judging panel, Dr. Janaka Adasuriya. He is a senior lecturer in the Department of Physics at the University of Colombo. He has dedicated his career to astronomical research and education. He completed his PhD in astronomy from the University of Colombo, focusing on the mode identification of oscillation in delta Scuti stars. He is an active researcher and lecturer delivering invited talks at both international and local conferences. If you are curious about what NuForA can offer to you, please listen to the next video of Dr. Janaka Adasuriya enlightening you all on why participating in NuForA is a valuable and exciting opportunity.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Janaka Adasuriya, Astronomy and Space Science Unit, Department of Physics, University of Colombo. My immense pleasure goes to SEDS OUSL, organizing an event called NuForA', in a short form Nutrition for Astronauts, by Biomedical and Earth Science Division of SEDS OUSL. First of all, we should think about that this project is a kind of a innovative idea for us, especially for Sri Lanka, because we are not familiar with the nutrition foods for astronauts. Still, we are not actually concerned about this food for astronauts. Of course, we are actually looking for our usual foods, shortage of foods and nutrition of foods for our day-to-day life. But this topic is already discussed very much by NASA, ESA, and JAXA space administrations in different countries. So it is a really important to see whether we can do some contribution to have such a program or an activity to produce nutrition food for astronauts. In our context, in our food habits, so we have variety of foods. Day to day, actually, in life, we use it in variety of foods with different actually flavors, especially non-veg, veg and all, with lot of flavors and all. So we know that how the variety of our Sri Lankan foods. In that sense, we can actually think about how we can actually contribute to produce a nourishment, right? A nourishing food for astronauts. Especially, we can make it like, like a tablet or maybe a capsule kind of thing, because those are the things we are actually looking for astronauts. We cannot have food like a usual food, the way we actually eat every day in space. So therefore, we have to prepare our food. Our food have the types of foods, and then our the different type of flavors and all these things. How we can actually prepare it to produce like a favorable way to have it in space, like maybe tablets as capsules and all. So in that way, how we can actually just prepare our essence, our taste, our nourishment foods uh, uh, to make available in space for astronauts. So in that sense, this project is really interesting. And I hope that it will give you a new experience for all of you, those who are actually contributing for this project. And this is just not a concept. We have to produce, at the end, we have to produce actual product. So that is going to be a very practical activity. We can see at the end, we can see a product. That is another important thing, just not a proposal. So I encourage all of you to attend or to get involved with this really interesting, important project, and then get some experience and then give some experience to the Sri Lankan community, how we can contribute from our taste, how we can actually contribute, or how we can introduce our taste, our nourishment food to the astronauts, or to use in space. So I wish all the best for all of you. So I encourage you to participate, and I wish you all the best for this project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Janaka. I hope the video was enlightening and insightful. As we come to the end of today's session, I want to take a moment to remind you of just how important your participation in NuForA'24 is, not only for your personal growth and future opportunities, but for the future of space exploration itself. By joining this competition, you are becoming a part of something much bigger than just a challenge. You are contributing to the evaluation of astronaut nutrition, a critical field that will shape the success of humanity's mission to the moon, Mars, and beyond. Your ideas could be the key to solving some of the most complex challenges faced by astronauts in space, from ensuring their health and performance to creating sustainable food system for long duration missions. This is your chance to think outside the box, to collaborate with fellow innovators, and to make an impact in an area that's vital for the future of space travel. The solutions you create today could be the breakthrough of tomorrow. So I encourage you to dive in with passion, curiosity, and creativity. NuForA'24 isn't just about winning. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible and contributing to the future where space exploration is within reach for all humanity. Thank you for being part of the incredible journey. We can't wait to see all the innovations you will bring to the table. Have a good night, everyone.